isn't it? That's what it's really about, really about.
Thank you so much for coming to my party. The holiday season is just spectacular to spend with your friends and family. But there's just one thing that's missing to make this holiday season complete. What is that thing, like baked goods or gifts? Candy canes. Candy canes. Thank you so much.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's really about, isn't it? That's what it's really about, really about. Holiday, holiday, holiday.
Get your candy cane.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Bobby.
Hey, buddy!
You're always taking such good care
I
of
got
Bob.
them at the dollar store.
I brought my own.
Bernard, you are always prepared.
I'm nothing about prepared.
Thank you so much for being here. It's my first time hosting a Christmas party.
I know, thank you for volunteering to do it this year. You know, the book club is always looking for something fun and new.
Yes.
You've done it, you've really done it.
Yeah.
Well, you're my most educated and well-read friend. So it's just, you know, I always want to be around you to be inspired and learn new things, because that's what life is about, isn't it?
Well, as Oscar Wilde said, I have nothing to declare but the deliciousness of his candy.
Because you didn't say that.
I'm never afraid.
And you know, the Greeks used to say, I drink, therefore I am.
That's the same thing that made it funny.
Oh, yes, and Shakespeare said, ye old, get in my belly.
Yes, he did. He said
it.
Gotta make sure you're speaking the proper early modern English. That's more Middle English.
To intellectual superiority.
To intellectual superiority.
Peppermint schnapps to go.
Oh, look at right here.
You can stir it in there. Wow.
Bobby, I noticed that no one from your family's here.
Yes, that was on purpose.
Just call me straight as fish.
I divorced my family.
You finally went through with it.
That's right. Final
Adult
papers.
emancipation.
That's the word.
How did it go?
Emancipation. I'll sing about it.
Okay.
Just last week, the papers went through. I said I no longer belong to you. I'm my own person with my own thoughts. Mommy and Daddy, get out of my life. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You spoiled me my whole life, and you kept me down. So I couldn't be the independent woman that I wanted to be. Then the else I said I could be. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. No longer will we be a family nation. 'Cause I smile for my
Jim!
Hi, Nancy.
How's it going?
Oh, good. Just reading because I'm trying to catch up for the book club. Trying to catch up on all these words. in the book.
That's last month's book.
I know. I'm a little behind.
Oh.
Everything's fine. No, we're good. We can still talk about it. You know, metaphors.
Yeah.
There's so many metaphors.
What's your favorite?
Yes.
What's your favorite?
Oh yeah, had to be the one on page 2 when he talked about the
I mean, there were so many
Yeah, I know,
on
right?
page 2.
I'm glad you said that.
You know, in our book club discussions,
Yeah.
you're often so quiet.
Well, I just let out other people speak. I'm not taking up space. The patriarchy. Fighting it. By not talking, I'm just like.
Thank you. Thank you for making space for others to be.
Yeah. No problem. What's your favorite metaphor?
Oh, I mean, there's so many. I mean, page 7.
Yeah?
Got really good ones.
Can you list one? Can you name one? Can you tell me?
It's like 4 or 5 lines down.
I thought that I was the only one who didn't read those pages. I thought that I was the only one who doesn't know how to read. But maybe there's 2 of us. We're in the same boat. And if we jump out of it, we can help each other float.
Honestly, I'm so glad to find out that I'm not the only one.
Me too.
You know, there's so many big words and I can't figure out which one. I mean, they're so big, they're so long, and I don't know what they mean. Every book we read, I have to have a dictionary.
Me too.
Oh my God, finally I'm not in this alone.
I think you are the girl that I need.
Finally, I have someone else on my team.
I didn't even know what illiterate meant, cause I can't read.
It's okay, you know everyone else at this party will look down on us, so we have to be smarties and show them all that we're just as smart as them.
Just as smart as them, even though we're not as smart as them. We're just as smart as
That smells amazing, Bernard. You're such a good cook as well.
Thank you. You know, I really think I upped it myself this time.
Oh,
Do you want to take a bite?
I'd love
Or
to.
sip, I suppose, of the soup.
There's like a tomato kind of flavor, but there's like I can taste some kind of protein in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
guess what protein is?
Is it plant-based or previously moving?
Previously moving.
Previously moving. I'm gonna say lamb.
No.
Pork.
No, more exotic than that.
Uh,
Think further into the field. You worship emu.
Giraffe?
Well, you know, I did giraffe a few Christmases ago. We're getting there.
Bernard, you're making me feel like an idiot. You need to tell me, what am I eating?
Rhinoceros! I've been thinking, what is the most festive animal that exists? And I went through the whole long list. I mean, is it the reindeer? No, obviously predictable. You know, is it the snow bunny? No.
But it just seems like, how would you get it? You know, like, I mean, one of them just went extinct like a year ago, you know? Like, I feel like the supply is dwindling.
That's the one.
Wait, this is white rhino?
With the soupçon of an endangered ostrich. Here, give it just a little bit of a taste.
I don't want to. It was so delicious, but now I feel like it's death in my mouth.
Yes, death in the mouth. Isn't that what the French call it when the flavor is so transcendent?
Le petit mot dans la bouche.
Delicieux.
I mean, I shouldn't.
Délirant.
I shouldn't, but it's.
Fantastique.
Oh, no.
Soup. places, many thrills. I try to travel and try to see what will fill my palate for adventure and more excitement. And that's why I kill exotic animals and put them in a stew. Danger and thrills and love to be challenged. And that's why I try to do something every single year. And something that I've never thought to do.
I will defend animals with my very last environmental breath. But somehow you convince me it's delicious to eat a little endangered animal's death. I don't know, but I just want to eat them. I just want to eat and eat them.
Just one adventure. That's what the holidays are about. You wanna take the world by the throat. Go in and just cram it all into your delicious little mouth.
Oh, but no!
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you give me a canopy made out of Mondo?
That's
And when I feel that hesitation, I just tell myself,
Oh, needs a bit more extinct dinosaur.
Oh, hi. Have you seen the bathroom?
Oh, yeah. I think it's down there past the library. Take a left and then go over there. It's a big house.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. I've never been invited to one of these book
Really?
club parties before.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Welcome. It's a pretty inclusive group. I mean, we have a lot of talks about the books, and it's nice. I get the feeling some people don't read them, but I do it's a positive space for people who love books. I don't want to hold you up. You
No,
Matt,
it's fine.
sorry.
Tell me more about the books that you read in this book.
Oh, well, the last one we read, it was great. It's called Death Comes to the Continent.
I love Death Comes from the Continent. Yes, I especially love the part where the world is just burning. We're all trying to just save the world, but it's too far, but yet it's so close. If we just come together.
Yeah, I know myself. I was wondering the whole time, is that continent going to make it? And then it turns out it didn't. Wow.
I'm really excited for book 2, though.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know, it's been such a long wait. I mean, how long does it take to write a book? You know what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be great. He's one of my favorite authors.
Yeah, I love George. Oh, no.
Oh no, it's one of my absolute favorites. You know, I think he just has a vision of a world that's just better. You know, and I wish I could live in that world. I wish I could live in a lot of worlds, but that's right high up there. What about you? Do you have any worlds you wish you were in?
Well, see, I'm trying to be a writer.
Me too.
I'm trying to create worlds that don't exist. I'm trying to find the beauty in the world that we live in. And then I just close my eyes and see the one I want to see. But that's just me. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't think.
Great.
So folks, I wanted to play a little game called Spin the Bottle. Spin the bottle to find mommy and daddy.
Going on, you know, he's an intellectual.
I've never actually played Spin Bottle. How do the rules work?
Okay,
And
so
what
the
is
rules-
this version?
This version is I spin the bottle, and if it lands on you, you tell me why you'd make a good mommy or daddy. Because I need new ones. And I'm counting on you, my family. Okay, here we go! No, it's on you. It's ready.
Julie, I think I would be a good mommy. I would guide you through life and make you smile. I think you're beautiful and wonderful, and I would guide you like top notch.
Okay, some questions. Would you brush my hair at night, and will you wipe my bum? Good. Yeah. Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, who's next? Oh no!
I should circle up and fairy, but I have circle one.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
It's you.
Okay, I don't think it would be too bad if came downstairs in the morning and called me dad. I would do my best to amplify all your voices, and then I would sternly question your choices.
Okay, well here's a question for you, Dad.
Okay?
If I go out late at night with the dangerous guy, will you come home and smack me on my behind? Will you say, no, you're been a bad girl, you stay upstairs for the rest of your world?
Yes?
Okay, good. So far, 2 for 2. Oh, that's you. Wow.
Well, you got your parents, but maybe you need a sister. Someone who teaches which drinks are good and how to avoid a bad mister. You need someone to feed you candy canes. You need someone to guide you and avoid all the high school pain.
Okay, but I got a question for you, Dad. Okay, here it goes. Will you borrow my clothes without asking?
Of course.
And make a hole in all the armpits?
Maybe.
And will you use my toothbrush and not flush the toilet and then blame me when your friends come home over?
100%.
Okay, this is good. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, that's you.
Okay. I think this may be a little inappropriate. You're an adult woman. You see, you don't need other adults as your humans. You can live an independent life. You just need to move forward and stop trying to make your friends into your parents. Please stop. Seriously, this is not a
Okay, well, she's for sure not in. That just leaves, well, you two.
I don't think the bottle makes a difference at all. You're just choosing.
It's supposed to be fun. I don't have anyone to play games with anymore. I don't have anyone. I have nothing.
Would you
Nothing.
stop complaining and go to your room? Oh, shoot. No.
Can I borrow your car?
It's the only way I know how to parent.
I think I'm not the only one thinking this, but she's being a total Stephen Dedalus, you know, from Ulysses. And that's why in chapter 4, we are introduced to Leopold Bloom.
I didn't go talk to her, you know, like we're very friendly because we're so close in age.
Oh,
I got it.
no.
And I was thinking about Ulysses and like, what a name that guy had, eh?
Yeah, I mean, so many S's.
The challenges he went through were unreal.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, you know, what do we think of the chapter about the lotus eaters?
Oh, yeah!
I mean,
How can you eat that many lotus
Even the lotus eaters
Yeah,
come
yeah.
from the Odyssey into that book, just in a bar.
There's
You
a
know?
real
Yeah.
metaphor for humanity.
Yeah, like eating a whole car like that? I'm like, damn.
Eating a car?
Lotuses aren't cars. That's done.
What you meant?
Yeah, what I meant.
A car as a metaphor
Yes.
for, you know, the gluttony of humanity. You know, just eating and eating and eating, and cars guzzle and guzzle gas.
That's right, yeah, of course, you know, and that it's sort of, it does relate to the whole lethargy of being provided everything that you need
Yes.
and being
And
unchallenged,
if
right?
we were using the word lethargy in a different way, and just maybe another word, what would we use?
I know, what would we use? What is language?
It's the perfect word.
Yeah. I mean, okay, off the top of my head, let's do this, okay?
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, when I think of lethargy, I think
Yeah.
of, ooh, you know, am I right? You know?
Yeah. Hey, lethargy.
Lethargy, absolutely, you know, it's a complicated feeling.
Yeah, you can tell
Have
us.
you ever woken up on a Saturday morning and thought to yourself, hey, I could do something, but then you realize, no, I don't want to do a thing at all. I want to watch the TV and just hang out and have a little sandwich that I had relax and just sink into the jam.
Lethargy.
Well, not quite.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think my definition is lacking finesse. So perhaps you could
Oh, yeah.
add some yes.
Well, I would take an octopus, combine it with something else, and I would take that other thing and stick it in an aquarium. Then I would take several things. What's your name? What's your name, octopus, weird animal? And then he would talk to me. He'd say several different things. He'd say, I'm in love with you. And then I'd say, I'm married. But the two of us can hang out, and that is lethargy.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a metaphor. What I just said.
Octopuses there are
Yeah.
hyper intelligent. You
Yeah.
see, every time they're thinking something, they're getting a little confused. I don't know if they're thinking what we are thinking, but every time I see them, they are looking into my soul, and I feel like they know me, and I feel like they see me, and wonder if they know the things that I am knowing. Maybe they're just tired, maybe they're lazy, maybe they just want a nap. I don't know if they're thinking the things that I'm thinking. Do you think they're thinking that?
Lethargy.
I'm thinking of something from this mutual definition of
Yes.
lethargy.
Yes.
So sometimes an octopus feels a certain way about a different kind of octopus sometimes. Plus, that octopus doesn't want to make a move because an octopus is comfy in its slime.
Right.
So maybe that octopus really just wants to stay safe and concealed in its shell that it's gathered to protect.
Shell, the octopus shell.
And lethargy is kind of like when you're afraid to make a move.
Yes!
Bobby, it's me, your new sister.
While you're in there, clean your room, damn it!
I like that. I got it, Jim Dad. That felt good. Here, come here. I'll give you a hug. Like, listen, you're having an emotional time, and it's crazy. You divorced yourself from your family, and I know how that feels. I divorced Rob last year, and
You did.
yeah, and I've had to find my family since then. I've started doing stuff. I took an improv class. And I became a candy striper at the hospital.
Yeah, that's fun. That's
Yeah,
fun.
you
Maybe I could do like pottery.
Sure, you don't have to try quite so hard as like spinning the bottle and roping people into being avatars of the family. Bernard told me that word. You can just find relationships with people, like just because your family doesn't work for you anymore, it's not easy for me. Of course.
The only reason I have you guys is because we have a book club.
mean, we like each other. It's not just books. We don't just hate showing up and tolerate each other.
Like, do you really like me?
Yeah. Bobby, I like you. You're a great person. You know, you always show up on time to the book club, and you always have cool opinions. You know, even if sometimes they're like from way out in left field, and you know, and it makes me think about new things. And I'm really happy to be in the book club with you and everybody. Yeah. My life's been a little empty too, and you guys have filled it. You know, you don't even know all the ways that you are connected to people, right? Like, you think you're alone, but you've actually got all of us.
Yeah, I guess
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah. You know, I didn't have a sister. So it's nice to have a sister.
Yeah, I never had a sister before.
Yeah, like, you know, a sister. A sister.
Yeah, like a sister.
A sister.
I never had a sister before.
Okay, well, I guess you've got one now.
Sister, they sleep in the same room. And they wash each other's hair when their hair looks like a broom. And sisters, they have pillow fights and laugh out loud and moan and cry. That's sisters. Sister love you.
Sisters are two people joined by their birth who are familial to each other. They do some things together, but give each other space to grow into the people they need to be.
And sisters, they share all the same juices.
But sometimes they live their own lives.
And sisters, they wear the same lipstick. And their sisters are different but
Sisters call each other sometimes.
Dear Notebook, I met a new person today. They're so cool.
Dear Journal of all thoughts, feelings, and deep desires, I have a spark today. A spark of inspiration, a spark of hope, a spark of dreams. Oh, and I also met some.
Have you guys seen Bobby? Are you just journaling at a party?
Do you mind? We're trying to have our innermost thoughts here.
My apologies.
Very rude.
Dear Journal, I've often wondered how the great authors did. I've often wondered how they made up all of those words, put them in order, and then made a story out of it. And now I'm beginning to understand. It's feelings. Those words weren't just thoughts. They were ideas. They had purpose. They were driven by love.
Dear Journal, you're the only one that ever understood me. All of my hopes and all of my dreams are embedded in every single one of your recycled, non-bleached pages. Every time I turn a page, I know that there is hope in the world. But why is it that when I talk to people, that changes?
I've often wondered what to do when I see someone and I know I should be talking, say something spoken, but I feel like I don't have the words. I'm not wordy like J.R.R. Tolkien.
The words are just flowing out of me. Everything that I wanted to be are on these pages because I'm inspired. And now I can see the world that I wanted to build.
When I look at her, I sicken, and I think to myself, say something like you were Dickens, and I wonder if this world I can ever really do this, and I think you have to be brave like C.S. Lewis.
In this world, it was
I
them.
wonder if I see
It
her,
was them that
if I can
inspired
ever
me.
be as wordy
It's
as
not me.
Shakespeare.
And my smarts.
And I know that maybe
Oh my
she'll
gosh.
see if I can only speak like me.
Human interaction.
I don't have the words.
Is exactly.
I'll never have the words. I'll never have the words.
I have so many words to share with
I
you.
can write them down, but I could never say them.
I will not say
I don't know how to do
Don't
that.
worry, I got you.
See me burrow my brow.
I write,
burrow
I write, I write fan fiction. Fanfiction.net. Oh my God. Having caressed my face. So
Hi. I've arranged all these candy canes.
Yeah, no, the back door looks great.
So, like, if you break the top off of a candy cane, it makes a U. And that's a ooh sound.
Yeah.
Then, if you take the part that you broke off, it's an I, which is an I or is sound.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then if you take an F, which is a candy cane like this with another little stick, and then an R, which is like the end, and then you put a T at the end with another candy cane, it spells fruit.
Fruit, yeah.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, that's great.
But I mean, I already knew how to do it, but it's just novel because of the candy canes.
It's pretty great. I hope you don't mind me smoking near you. This is the only outside space. So.
No, it's good. It's nice.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird in there.
It is weird.
Yeah.
I've never been a dad before.
Yeah, and like, I've never had a sister, but I feel like I used to think what sisters are, and now I'm rethinking what sisters might be. I don't know, like just, you know, like we've this book club, you know, we've been meeting as a book club, and then now I was like, you know, this is the year I get closer to people. I'm on my own now, and I'm trying to like reach out to people and volunteer and stuff, and you know, get to know the people that I've just known tangentially. I learned that from Bernard, but then like, you know, Bernard is making me eat things that are making me really question myself as an environmentalist, and then Bobby is like, I don't know, there were spelling messages, and you know, I'm just wondering if I just had the wrong idea about people in life. I don't know.
No. Well, you gotta believe in people, especially in the holidays. Because people are love. L-U-V-E.
I mean, you see, I get that, because like when I'm volunteering as a candy striper, you know, like I see people, you know, being there and But then there's people who like die all alone. There's people who make meals out of rhinos, and humanity. Like I used to think people were basically good, but now I'm wondering if people are just kind of at least half fucked up.
If you take a candy cane and you add a little bit here, and you take two candy cane, the U parts, and you put them together, you add one here, and it spells hope. H-O-P-E. So, I mean, I think that's what we need a little bit more of. You know, a little bit of hope. You know?
Yes.
Sometimes you need hope. Sometimes you need love. Sometimes you gotta trust that someone up above is looking out for you. And you can spell it with the candy or several of them broken up.
I mean, I've always been an atheist. I don't believe in God.
Atheist.
Religion strikes me as something a little bit
Oh, ODD.
But maybe you need to know the story will still go on. We're not just floating like disconnected ions. Bernard taught me that.
Sometimes it's like just a couple of birds, and all we're flapping for is to find the words. If you think we found them, please don't say no, 'cause we got love and atheist and odd, and in the middle is hope. It's all coming together. It's bonding. It all makes sense to me now.
Sometimes you just need hope.
Hope.
Sometimes you just need love.
Love. Got it.
Sometimes you just need to think there's some non-corporeal entity all up above. Sometimes you need to have some faith,
Faith.
at least in other people. Sometimes you just need to connect. Sometimes you just need to talk. Sometimes you just need to go to the park and two people go for a walk.
Sometimes you just need to go in a book club full of nerds. Ultimately, you just gotta find the words. Finding the words.
Finding the words.
Finding the words.
Finding the words. Feeling like turds, but finding the words. Finding the words.
And I can feel it from my brain down into my bowels. So many consonants and just a few vowels.
We'll find the
We'll
words.
find the words.
We'll find the words.
We'll find the words. Thanks for helping me and for being here.
We'll find
I get it now!
Yes, I had a question for you.
Yeah, whatever.
You were the one that brought in that romance book at one time, right?
Oh, the Daniel Steele, yes.
Yes, yeah. I wanted to ask you a question about that because I've never actually read, I mean, like I've read some romance books, but I haven't actually done a romance in life. So, I was wondering if you might be able to tell me like a little bit more about how that works.
I mean, yes, absolutely. That's not the stuff I normally read. I want to make that very clear.
Should I not be listening?
You can stay.
I just I feel like we get to the subject of romance and Stevie.
You afraid?
Am I afraid of romance? Was Madame Bovary? Was Cleopatra afraid of romance?
I mean, didn't she die?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that, but you need to loosen up a bit.
Loosen up quite well around these books here.
I think it's fair to say we're all very loose. Loose is not the problem.
When you think of about the subject of love. It should bring something down from above. It should stir something inside your very soul. When you think about love, you should feel it. It should bubble up from within and take over. Make sure it takes hold. When it bubbles inside of your guts and comes up and it makes you feel nuts, it takes over everything you ever thought.
That's hot.
Take hold, it can make you feel strong and bold. It can ensure that you find what's hot. Now you see when you read a book and it helps get inside every nook. You know Danielle Steele, she knows what it's about.
Wow.
When two characters meet and they shouldn't get together, it makes you feel something. It makes everything feel more exciting and fresh. You just need to test yourself. Try it. Try something else. We will buy it. You just need to make a stronger choice.
Now you two try.
Practice what you're going to say. Practice what you want. Make sure that you get whatever you want. Use Bernard, he doesn't seem to care.
That's fair. Try it. You're taller than I.
That's terrible. You how it's done, how to make some romance and fun. Hey Bernard, love the way you look into my eyes. Love the way your eyes tantalize, and I know that there's something magic between us. Hey there, you're looking cute. I think that maybe you and I could have something magic here. See, it's very clear.
Okay, yeah, I can try this again. Okay, so hey you.
Nope.
Hi over there. I like your hair. 'Cause I think you're really pretty.
How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel rather nice. Kind of like when
Still tell you, you have something here between you.
Here's the thing, it's different with Bernard. Bernard.
Pretending someone else.
I'm used to soft covers, but with her it gets hard.
what if I do this?
Just to imagine the person you're thinking of, okay?
Absolutely. A hardbound cover of Oliver Twist.
I think you're sexy and so cool. I think the things that you say rule. And I would like to say those things together.
And I think that you're so great. Can read you from page 1 to page 98. I can see spending evenings with you.
How did we do?
Fabulous. Danielle would be proud of us. Now if we can just use what we've learned here, maybe go out and see if we could find some holiday cheer. And by cheer I mean romance and having intimate relationships with other people. People.
collection of icons.
Bobby, I found something that we can do as a real family activity. Jimmy was using all your extra candy canes, but what we can do, you have this tree here that's totally undecorated, so we can just hang all the candy canes on the tree. Decorating a tree together is a family activity that doesn't make people feel weird. Okay, so I'll just put the box here, and you just put them on every branch, and then it looks coherent. And thank you, Bernard. And it's Christmassy, and we all feel like a group together, right?
I have to just say, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
No,
You did. And if I tried to make you my mom or dad or my lover. But I'm just taking new steps in this world, you know, as an independent woman, like you said.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
I'm excited about it. I'm reading a copy of How to Be a New Father. I'm reading it from cover to cover, and I've always wanted to be a dad, so.
Look, Dad, if you ever want to, practice making a baby.
That's how. What page is that on?
I'm learning.
Bobby, just take a candy cane, put it on the tree, and let's calm down. You know, we can all have a good time together. It's just as people, right?
Right, as people.
I wrote a little poem to put around my candy cane.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to put it on there in case anybody, also had feelings and wanted to read it later.
Oddly specific, but okay.
well, I could read it right now.
No, not you.
I think you're wonderful. Your words touch me in more places than I could ever know. Want to touch me in real life.
I know the second part rhymes and it's weird, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Right. Do you want to well, I don't have my glasses. And it would be great to go for walks under the tree, and then we could have fun, just you and me. That's it.
Kind of a tone poem.
Was it for me?
Well, I don't want to send you on a further tailspin, but no.
Just kidding. It was for your mother. This one's for me. My mom and my other mom.
Wait, you all along?
No. Remember the game we played earlier? I was mommy.
Oh, I still don't know your name, so I don't know a lot about you, but I want to know more.
Are you sure? I'm kind of weird, and I'm really indecisive about what I want in my life.
That sounds awesome.
This is the best family gathering. I still don't understand anything.
It's okay. If I may, I have a lot of book learning. I realize that I also don't understand anything. Everything I get is from books, but I have no real life experience. I mean, hunting for the rhino stew and the...
It was rhino stew.
What?
It was made of rhino.
Yes, and the bobcat thing on the crackers.
That's weird.
Well, I got it from a book, and I want to venture, but here's the thing, I just want to say, sometimes love is like a candy cane.
Yeah.
It comes in a lot of stripes, and it's sweet. It's like mostly, it's kind of sugary, and you get it at Christmas time. Ah!
And sometimes it takes a bit of a turn.
It does.
Sometimes it burns a bit, but then ends up with a gentle, lovely aftertaste.
It reminds me of a song I wrote.
Oh God.
Sing it, Bobby.
Love is like a candy cane.
You're good at that piano.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's hot, and you don't know what you're gonna get when you sing it so is like a candy cane.
Yes.
They're easy to find and it's abundant in life.
You got it, Bobby.
But you gotta be ready for it. You can't just have it at any time. You gotta have an open mind.
Bobby's really getting it.
Take it away, friends.
Love is like a candy cane. Sometimes it's straight, sometimes it's round. Sometimes you find your family, the people you have found. Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's so minty. Sometimes your heart is soft, sometimes it's hard and flinty.
Love is like a candy cane. You can arrange it into letters to help increase the size of your brain. Sometimes candy canes are filling your cup, and if you're about 3 apples high, a candy cane will hold you up.